or legend?
I don't know, really. That's a very difficult question. I've made nearly 300 films for the cinema and for television. It's a very difficult question to answer. I remember them all. Some I want to forget. But literary figure, person who existed, you mean?
No, a person from the book. I mean, from the best books, perhaps a Tolkien character.
Ah, of course. Of course. Some of you may be wondering why I don't have this beard. And the reason is very simple. I usually do have a beard. It covers up the bad parts of my face. But when I just finished 10 days ago, Hobbit and the second one, they're doing two at the same time, and I did 4 days for 2 films. I had to shave my beard because they had to put on this big moustache and this long beard. So I suppose in a literary sense, also of course, and I'm growing it again, also of course, the Musketeers films, Dumas, which never play games with swords. Never. I mean, even for fun. Never. When I've done more sword fights, I hold a world record. And Errol Flynn, some of you know the name, that's Errol Flynn. Nearly cut my finger off, but it was after lunch. After his lunch, not mine.
A liquid lunch, probably.
Certainly. But do be careful. Don't play games. Because when we did the Musketeers, we had real swords and real daggers. And I had 4 very big fights. The last one in particular with Michael York in the cathedral. And then it was extremely dangerous. You only had to make one mistake and blood everywhere. So you really had to be careful. So that's why I say to people, don't play games. Because sooner or later, if you slip or you trip or the other person doesn't do what you rehearsed, somebody's going to get hurt. I would say those are probably, thinking like that, the 2 most effective characters I've played from a book. I did the voice of the Jabberwock in Alice in Wonderland. That wasn't very long. And I can't think, quite frankly.
Of over 300 films, would you say a favorite is your last film or your next film?
I'm always looking forward to the next film. I don't know if there'll be one, I have no idea. I just finished a film with 3 directors. Martin Scorsese in a film called Hugo Cabret, Peter Jackson, The Hobbit and the second film, and Tim Burton and Johnny Depp. I didn't do a great deal because I can't run. I had an accident. Can't run about anymore. I think the best film I've ever been in, although it was cut and cut and cut and cut, was The Wicker Man. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. And I think the most important film I've ever done, because it was a tremendous challenge and a great responsibility to me, was in 1997 when I went to Pakistan for 10 weeks, and in front of the Pakistani people I played the man who founded their nation, Muhammad Ali Jinnah. A film you can get on the internet, I think. Amazon, eBay, somewhere. I recommend it. It's a very fine film.